Well, it's another frosty morning over here. Whew. Check out the frost in this. Well, it's thawing out a little bit now as the sun's starting to come out, but you can see it on the leaves still starting to fall. But I left the collards and kale out. Everything else kind of got tucked back, but I wanted to show you the little bird bath over here has a little bit of frost or some ice in it. It isn't the funnest thing to see here. Let me grab a stick real quick. That, you hear that? That's nice. That's always fun. Yay. So how thick, how cold? Well, we got down to 26 last night. And I guess it was down there for quite some time. I still have the yellow groomy chama packed up in there. But some of these have ice in it as well. Like, look at this one here. Put out these saucers with some water in there that way. See that? Not super thick, but don't want to see that out here when you're trying to grow mangoes. And PPC at Des Moines is right next to it. I mean, does it help? I don't know. I added on there. Maybe has somewhat of a steam bath, but I don't know if it's gonna keep this bad girl alive. It's all right. She's a young tree. It is what it is. Listen, this year we got spanked, y'all. Okay. Some years we're, showing fruit and going, yay, everything is fine. This year, not so good. Lemon guava doesn't really care about it as much, but there's some devastation happening as we speak. We just cannot see the damage because some of these trees are already beat up from the last winter, or from the last freezes, sorry. So they're still just brown and crunchy looking, but it's all right. Just been watering and trying to do the best that I can with what it is that we got here. No, not everything gets protected, unfortunately, but you can still see the frost here on the spiderwort. Little baby Kathy mango, I don't know, little seedling. I did drop in a little bit of kale. That's already got frost on there. You see that? Just dropped that one in. Yesterday is kind of like needed to plant something. What am I going to plant over here? Everything's looking kind of weird and tough time to run around and enjoy the green. That's just the grass down below, but it's all right. This is part of the process, folks. You get slapped in the mouth, you come back, you do it bigger and better, right? Learn from mistakes. Not only that, really, this is stuff that you cannot control. Mother Nature, hurricanes, frost, freezes, all this stuff, it's kind of out of our control to a certain degree. No, I would only plant okay, you can do that as well. But all this stuff, you can go years with no problems, and then all of a sudden, oops, But it is what it is. We learn, we move, we keep growing. I ain't stopping. You just go ahead and get the trees that can be replaced to be replaced. I know some seedlings, are one of one, and that is not possible, but place the ones you can and keep growing, man, because there's tons of mangoes. There's thousands of mangoes, and this is just the beginning, right? Yes, grow the things that, you don't lose your investment on. For certain people, you want Cherry the Rio Grandes, that's great. This is my passion right here. This is what I dig, is all these beautiful mangoes. Now, Am I in the wrong area for it? Possibly, but we will make something happen wherever we're at. You know, you got to adjust, and if you have to grow them in a greenhouse or whatnot, then so be it, right? Make it happen, right? As long as it's legal, right? Or maybe you just devote your time into more white zapotes. See this one? Yeah. Man, oh man. That's no fun. Yep. But what do? You sit here and cry, oh no, I quit. I'm screwed up. No, man, you keep going. These are just trees. You keep growing. I'm young still, got a long way to go. Hoorah, hoorah, thank you, Jesus, right? But you go ahead and keep planting. Keep going. I'm not quitting, neither should you. But I lost my investment. So you did scratch offs for years. You still play the lotto and you still lose on that. Come on. You don't quit buying that crap because they tell you it's 8 billion this year or this week coming up. Come on. Stay in the game. But it's all crunchy and it's all depressed. I know, for now it's cool. Don't worry, we'll be sweating here. I was just sweating 2 days ago and now I'm freezing, but it's okay. Most of these mangoes can be found again. I know, it's tough, but we'll get you started. Start them small, or if you're up here by me, grow some dwarfs in pots. That may be the way to go because we get to protect them. All the gas have, well, I don't want to say all, a lot of them have defoliated a lot of their foliage over here, although they're still hanging in there. You can see right through them now. Very naked looking, but that's what it is. Passion fruit, let me show you something. So, yes, there's a ton of leaves on the ground here, which wasn't like her before. And her neighbor is this little M4 seedling that's still hanging in there. You're still hanging, girl. I see you. I'll get you some good light. You're still hanging in there. I dropped a little moss mulch around her, a little moss moat around her. That way she can stay warm. But right here on this south side of this oak, I put down, or I grew up, this possum purple passion. And it's very nice, y'all. Looking green, no issues. You would never know that there's a freeze happening right now. She's got great protection and shows you that she can still hold fruit. Look at this. In these freezes that we've been getting. This is like our, I don't know. I'm getting shell shocked. I think it's probably like 8th freeze, 7th freeze. But still holding fruit, still looking green over here. Why? Because she's got that to go ahead and protect her. Now the oak's not technically alive. It did get struck by lightning, so I don't see how long that's going to last. But anyways, that one is doing fine. This one, I'll just zoom in because I'm not going to walk back. Not so bueno. Look at that one. Oh, looking crispy. So yes, it is protection. It is putting it in better positions. We learn from it, yada, yada, yada. But I'm telling you what I've learned. This is my situation right there. Growing it up a tree, nice and green, and you got the ability to keep some fruit going. See right through now. Oh, sad, folks. Dwarf Puerto Rican plantain. Oh, look, placement. Proper placement, folks. This is a Samperi seedling that I dropped in there a little bit ago. She's still green. No protection, no nothing. You know, just giving her a little bit of H2O. She's got some Mexicans right behind her, some bamboo action, all kinds of. And there's not a ton of stuff around her, but she's green. Look at that. No sprays, nothing, none of that stuff. I'm not spraying it with steroids or none of that stuff. Listen, you do whatever you have to do. I'm just telling you that I'm testing these trees on the natch. Nothing, I'm not spraying, I'm not doing any of that. If they go, they go, we'll replace. But I want to show you, and I want to learn about these trees, how they do by themselves without me interjecting a lab at them. But anyways, longin, no problem. And it's got a backdrop of a nice Mexican sunflower now. It doesn't look great right now, but maybe that helps it, block some of that wind off of there. Although they are somewhat hardy, right? Surprised that this one is still green. Usually dragon fruit takes off by now. Pretty weak. On this side, we've lost a bunch, but she's still green. This is like that pink one that fruited for me once, and she is self-fertile. Look at this over here as well. Fairchild seedling. No frost damage. And another one that I got in between over there. I'm just going to zoom in, but you see that? Green. No problems. No freeze. Burns, no nothing. This other dragon fruit, see the difference? This one already got fried back a little bit. I think this one's more, I hate touching them, man, because then I get jabbed one time or the next, but this one already got a little bit of damage on there, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. Thorns, folks, you guys can have them. What about my bougainvillea? I hope your bougainvillea makes it, I guess. I want to say it in a nice way. No, it's fine. Them darn things always come back. Look at this. New growth on the avocado. No problems over here on this north side because we got the fence over here. It insulates a lot of it, so blocks a lot of it. So this is where I will be dropping in a lot more of my mango trees, just because you can tell, although the mamey has gone away, it will be fine. It's fine. It's not ideal for this temperature. I know that. It was just the dream. The dream was there, folks. I gotta be quiet. It's still early, but still got one more hanging. No, it's just for show. But see the starfruit on that other side was all crispy. This one on this side has still got some green foliage, so it is a little bit warmer on this north side because of the way we have it. Well, the neighbors have it structured. We got some oaks up here, some homes over here, and then all this to block some of the wind. But we got the harvest moon still wrapped in there. I won't be unwrapping her for the next hour, probably 2 hours. It's fine. She doesn't heat up that bad, and I can always just unwrap and air her out for a little bit. I don't think we're getting that warm today. And that's double insulated. She's got a sheet underneath there. Don't let the plastic touch the leaves, otherwise you're good. Depending on what you do. I got some collars just for the green, y'all, and this is Honey Kiss that still looks good down below, but up top, she's rocking that highlighted look. You know, but she's a seedling and she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Over here, avocados. Yeah, Simmons doesn't look great, folks. I'm not gonna, well, I say that, but there's some green in there. She's still green, and there's hope, but out of the leaves, if you just looked at the foliage compared to the other avocados, that one and this Russell don't look the best, right? But these are trees that have already been through some punishment over here. They've already taken a winter or two, so I'm hoping that they'll be better off than they were last year. This little ooh la la just got a little bit on the top there, but still green. And my favorite, I would say the one that's done the best here, is this little Fantastic. One of the smallest of the trees, but yet very green, and just has a little bit of damage on the top, but still has blooms coming, like no problem. And all it has is this little gandula, so it's not like it's really giving it, a ton, but I don't know, maybe? Who knows? Here, a woodpecker. I hear him up there somewhere. I can't zoom in. Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but I can hear him. White zapote action is looking great. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I am cold, folks, although the sun's coming. White zapotes are looking pretty good. I will be getting some more of these. Not a bad investment. not too bad. Mellows hanging in there, looking all variegated and crazy looking. The Venus also got wrapped, okay? Double insulated, protecting, man, because the winds are crazy right now. So I staked down the edges. Sorry about the glare in there. And then let me burp out the greenhouse here real quick. This is high-tech stuff, folks. Right now I have it set on Miami mode. There's like certain dials in there where you can turn it to like whatever city you want. It's really technical stuff. I can't talk about it. It's patent pending. So, but yeah, it's beautiful. The girls are very happy in here. I want to talk to them. Let me see. Let me say hi for a sec. Wow, goodness, you can feel the difference. Oh yeah, nice and toasty. It's like they're down south having a good old time. We got blooms. We got some fruit set in here. Yeah, we've had a little bit of rain and wind to go ahead and have as resistance, but that's part of it, folks. Sorry, I'm over here beating up plants. This tripod. That's part of it, folks. We got M4 coming out now. Come on, baby girl. She's just now starting to wake up. But here's a little heater that I use. If you want to do so, by all means, bucket of water. And this cheap $50 heater, I think this one I paid up a little bit more. It's like $45, $50. A couple settings on there. And heat up the bucket of water and keep this place warm. So far, so good. I've been able to do it with just the one. And we got down to 26. 26 will keep this place right around 50 if I run that thing on high. Maybe even in the 40s, but it's still good. Maria Mango bloom. All this is the Maria Mango right in here. This one and that one. And there's some males that I've seen, but there's also a lot of females that are working in there. Some hermaphroditic blooms. I know it's probably going to be tough in there, but you got to trust me on it. They're in there. Beautiful little bloom. So very stoked to have this. Otherwise, man, if this was outside, I would have lost all of this. There wouldn't be a Maria Mango this year here on this property, I'll say. But quick little makeshift greenhouse. Not telling you what to do, but it totally saved me over here. Otherwise, oh man, none of this would be happening right now. But do what you got to do. Whatever it takes, you got to keep your trees alive. Keep them in pots. Keep them in pots if you have to. But yeah, they're stuffed all in here. It's a wild mess. And hopefully they come out here shortly, because I don't like how they're all crammed in here as they start to bloom. It is tough for the pollinators to be able to get to them. And then as I move them in and out, I'm starting to knock out some of them, the blooms and the fruit on there. So it's not ideal. Get this one before we go. Miss Kathy's coming out. Uh-oh, you know what time it is. Got her over here, staying warm. That one I cannot let it grow anymore. That is it. She's gonna be a big tree, folks. Actually, I can stay open, but where are you? I hear you. Right overhead. Some pileated probably. Folks, we are technically open Thursday through Sunday here. If you want to come by, the doors will be open. We'll be here. It will be a little chilly, but it is what it is. Things will just be in the greenhouse. Hang with me until we thaw out together. Also, we're still shipping on Etsy. Got an Etsy store. I forgot to tell you the name of it last time. See if I can't drop a link or something. I don't know. It's called Growing by Dwayne. All right, let me roll this up real quick. Growing by Dwayne. So I actually started a channel, but I'm trying to come around. Just opening that up. But started up a channel, another one, because I don't know how if I can log on to my account using another device and that whole deal. I know I'm having issues, so we're gonna see what happens. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Y'all stay warm. Protect your trees the best way you can. If not, I know it's tough. Some people, they would start off small, peck away, and then when they get hit with winter like this, it's tough to protect them all. I know how it works, and you do what you can. Come by and see me this year. We'll work with you, see what you can get you going again, folks. Listen, I know it's tough, but Mother Nature always wins, and we do the best we can with what we got. I ain't got, look at these running around. We're warming up. We got to go. I got the Maria Mango over there still wrapped up, looking nice. We got to go. Have a good day, folks. Whew.